guys, so today I am here with Sam and we're going to be doing an assumptions about us. Ooh. I feel like people have a lot of opinions because we're like a Christian couple.
Yeah, I'm curious. We don't know what is coming.
I know. We haven't looked through anything. I have no idea what people are gonna assume. I feel like people just assume that we lie about everything.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's all one like smoke screen. You guys don't see exactly. You guys won't see exactly what's going on. But today we challenge all that.
I'm gonna do some and then you can do some. We haven't looked at them.
Oh my gosh, your phone's on low battery. Come on!
Okay, this is a great one to start off with. Okay, the first assumption is it's awkward around your brother because they're best friends.
I would say in the beginning it wasn't awkward, but it was tough to transition into it being like really
like where he's no longer Grant's best friend, but he's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I would have never said it was awkward with us three. Like it wasn't like, oh, you don't approve of this, because he's always been super.
In the moment, I just think it was something that we couldn't just leave to like take its natural course. I think we needed to have a conversation about it, which we did, and just say like, hey, like how do we feel about this? And ultimately, like it was all fine and whatnot. No one prepares you for this scenario.
Yeah.
And so ultimately that alone was a thing, but not really. Like me and Grant we don't talk anymore.
But overall, like it is not ever awkward anymore. We don't even think about that. If anything,
I haven't thought about it twice.
It's just great because we're all friends, so.
Yeah, we're all really good friends. We all hang out.
Yeah.
We went to Colorado on a whim.
Reminiscing over here. Ooh, this is a good one. And I think we have different opinions. You feel pressured by society to be perfect and not make mistakes.
I would say, wow, I feel like I need like a day to think about these things, but here we are in the moment. What do I think? I feel not pressured by society.
Yeah, and I do.
To be perfect.
I do, for sure. The next assumption is you did not kiss on the first date.
We did not kiss on the first date.
Or the second, or the third, or the fourth.
Now, if the question is, was I thinking about it, just thinking about it, yes, I was. Even on the first date, it's always going through your mind until it happens, obviously.
This is a good assumption. It seems like you were both outgoing, so I assume that clashes sometimes.
Wow.
So let's say what we both think, just yes or no on 3, 2, 1. Because I don't know if we've ever discussed this.
Wait, hold on. Just our outgoingness in front of other people.
Yeah, I'm assuming in a group of people.
Oh, okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
No. Wow.
That was good. Because I feel like when it comes down to it, in a large group of people, I'm not going to be the kind of person to like start talking a lot and kind of be the center of attention, whereas this guy,
that's me. I'm like very more likely to do that.
Yeah, I think in social situations we work very well together. We're usually on the same page about how we feel about things, like when we're ready to leave a conversation.
I think the best way to describe it is I think Jaclyn's one of the easiest people to talk to. My brother says that, a lot of people say that, and I'm one that just likes to have a loud voice and likes I just like to say things and throw my 2 cents into everything.
Yeah.
And in social situations, I think
so it works well.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a lot of judgment for having rules and boundaries in your relationship. I would say not at all.
Not at all.
Like I've never felt like judged about it.
Yeah, not at all.
You do Bible studies together all the time.
Wow.
We've never done a Bible study together.
At all.
Like us sitting down together, reading through the same thing. We've never done that. But we've gone out to coffee shops and we'll both read our own thing.
But we don't read the same thing.
And the reason why we don't do that, if I were to say, okay, let's read through John together, then only my quiet time would become what we do together. Even if we read the Bible apart, it can become dependent on the other person to read the Bible, and we don't want to do that while we're just dating. And I would think even in any other relationship, whether you're dating, engaged, or married, like I think it's wise to really dig through the Bible on your own and then come together, share what you're learning.
Exactly. So. But it's different than when in community, because community, you're meant to live in community together. What we have right now is not promised. This dating is not promised. So if something were to happen and it falters, then your Bible study also takes a hit, takes a toll. That would be a good example of building your house on sand.
Yeah.
What's the parable? Building it on sand versus
on a rock.
Exactly. That's exactly what it would be like.
Woo-hoo!
Children's pastor, here I come. Is he called children's pastor?
Okay, so the next assumption is you've almost broken up before. No.
No.
I assume that you guys don't fight much.
I think we should do a whole video on not how much we fight, but the fact that we do fight and what we fight about sometimes is
so
a little silly.
We actually thought it'd be funny to do like a video where we talk about, like, we walk you guys through like a fight
some of
that
our
we've had.
arguments,
because some of them are so funny. We're just both very opinionated, so we argue.
It naturally just kind of clashes, and it just happens. And I think we go about it in a healthy way. We do argue.
Yep.
We do fight, punch, kick, wrestle. We don't wrestle. That's unholy. Don't do that.
Tossing the phone to Sam, and he's gonna go through them. And it's very possible that my phone could die.
You don't kiss.
Alright.
Wrong.
Yeah, but we did talk about it before we kissed. So we didn't kiss until, what, 3 months into our relationship?
Something like that.
Which for some people, that's not long. For some people, it's a long time. Like, it was a consideration kind of thing. Like, he kind of brought it up to me.
One of the main things that we talk about whenever we do revisit or establish boundaries, that is one of the things that we mainly go to, and is always in the back of our heads, going like, you know, making sure that we're keeping that in check.
Yeah.
Not just letting it run wild. You are best friends and love hanging out with each other.
Aww,
That's
we
so sweet,
are.
guys. We are
That's
best friends.
so true.
I think everyone that has ever been considered a best friend in my life has now officially been obsolete, and now it's just about
Wow.
her. No,
You've been promoted.
I'm kidding, but she is.
You're kidding?
Well, no, I'm not dissing all my.
I'm just kidding.
All my friends and me, we are best friends, and we love hanging out with each other.
Yeah, we really do. We click well.
We click so much that we have our own clique. Sam said, "I love you" first.
Aww.
And I did.
Yeah, and I was shocked.
I remember her face. I said, "Hey."
I've really been thinking about this.
No.
I promise you said
Nope.
that.
I said, "Hey, I love you." That's all I said.
I swear you said it.
I remember. And then I was just like, "I love you." And her face was like, it was like this. It was turned away from me. You guys are me. And she was just like, I will show you.
So I guess I just don't remember anything because I thought I was on the other side of the couch. But
really, we were like this.
We were close together.
We were close.
I was just shocked.
Come on, we were close.
We hadn't kissed until he said I love you.
Oh yeah, if that's an assumption out there.
Night, didn't we? That was the same night.
Same night.
It was a double whammy. It was a lot to take in.
You won't move in together until after you marry. I guess I'll say, you know, regardless of if it's you or anyone, I think, yeah, I wouldn't move in with someone until like I'm married to that person. And I know it's very common in today's culture to move in before marriage.
We didn't even have to like discuss that. Like that was something we both I would expect whoever I date to believe that. So it wasn't like we had to have a serious conversation about anything. So the reason why we talk about, like, we don't say like, oh, like when we get married or whatever. Try not to talk about like when. We try to say like if, because we don't want to continually try and plan our lives together. I think we both have been crushed by emotional expectations of our ideas in the future rather than depending on God for them. So it kind of comes from where Paul says in James, like, who are you to say you'll go here or there tomorrow? It's if the Lord allows it. So that's kind of the mindset we have with our relationship and talking about the future.
Well said. You sleep in the same bed. No.
Which this is the one that I feel like no one believes this. Like,
no one
even
believes
people
this.
in person, even like they've doubted it.
And even and I could understand why, maybe, because we're long distance, and so it's not like I go to her house and then I just go right back home. No, I'm staying like for a weekend at her house, you know, even if it's not even at her parents' house. Like we have things set in place, so I'll sleep out in the living room on an air mattress. You only like each other because you're both Christian.
Wow. No.
That's not
I
true.
mean, I was super attracted to his leadership and his faith, like, for sure. But we click very well. Like we said earlier, like, we just genuinely feel like we're friends. So that'd be pretty... And
I don't think, like, God's best relationship for you is solely based on like the other person being a believer.
Yeah. You have never kissed in public. False.
False.
But not, it's not like a
It's not like gross, get away from me.
It's just kind of funny because he had, can I tell them about the
Yeah.
So he had, no, I'm not.
Actually, no, don't do that.
Here's the next one. You guys eat super healthy. Sam does, I don't.
Yeah.
This is funny, actually. Sam eats the M&Ms out of the trail mix first, but Jaclyn saves them for last.
False! Cringe!
It's flipped.
I can't put, like, I don't want to give her a bag of trail mix. She'll ruin it.
All I do is eat the M&Ms, and he like will just eat everything as a handful.
My most famous tweet was this. A handful of trail mix is nothing if you don't have at least one M&M. And it got like 6 retweets or something.
Wow, you're famous. So the next one is you guys never know what to talk about. I feel like we never stop talking, or at least I never talk.
I think I have my days.
Yeah.
I have my days where I really have no idea what to say. I would just rather, like, stare at you.
So those are all the assumptions for today. I hope you guys learned something about us. I thought this was fun.
Stop assuming.
Well, I asked them to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye. I'm just saying, I don't know how you do kisses. Yeah, we do kiss.
So...
Not a lot. Yeah, no, that's not an issue. Do you want to stop your thing?
Oh, this is... Oh, thank you.
I assume that Sam helps you out with stuff a lot.
Sometimes.
See? Also,
Okay.
is it low battery?
Yeah, but I've got another one charging over there. So it's fine.
I don't know how you don't, but I'm not saying like you have to. I'm just saying, I don't know. Is there an assumption there? It's like I assume you guys both have scoliosis because you guys slouch so much. You get all uncomfortable. Look at you. You're like moving away a little bit. You're almost off frame.
I'm trying to read.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. I'm collecting my cups.
I have a bad habit
Collecting my coffee cups.
All the coffee
leaving
cups?
mugs. Can you just take that? I can't do it.
And the Dunkin' Donuts.
A Dunkin' Donuts
iced coffee down there. That's kind of like gross.
Mind
I'll
you,
take it.
3/4 of the way full.
And I just read one and I just...
Are you serious?
Funny. Well, it was Reagan.
Come on, it's supposed to be like...
I know.
Come
Okay.
on.